My name is Chris, and thanks to student loans, I'm the first person in my family to ever get a master's degree. In my first 4 years, I got a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, and then post that, I got accepted into a Master's in Physical Therapy program. I got the loan, and it paid for most of my university. I still had to get a little bit of extra funding through working and through other sources when I got into the master's program, but for the most part, loans paid for all of my undergrad and a bit of my master's as well. I'd actually capped out my student loan contribution, and the master's program is a lot more expensive than the undergrad program, so I had to go and get a student line of credit from my bank. The less interest I can pay, the better. That's money that has no value to me when I pay extra interest. So I know if I'm going to have a student line of credit that's, say, 8 or 9% and my student loan is 5 or 6%, pay the high percent first and pay the low percent last, and when they're all down to zero, my job's done. Well, I'm a physiotherapist. I've been working for about a year and a half almost, and it's rewarding when you get someone to come in and they have severe pain and to get them better when they walk out of the office than when they walked in. My job is focused around helping people, which is rewarding in itself, and I make a decent living at it. I haven't really noticed that a lot of my money goes into student loan repayments because, I manage my life pretty well. I think to balance, you've got to basically recognize the fact that you have monthly payments and you owe this to the government because they've given you money to go to school. So you've got to be real with yourself. I live now similar to the way I lived when I was a student because I'm still paying back money that isn't mine. I'm paying back money that somebody else gave to me. So basically I just have to live a more frugally. I have to make smart choices. I walk to work. I try not to drive unless I have to, just because it's little ways that you can cut money here and there is going to go back into paying your debt and to make sure that you don't have that debt load for more years than you need to. I'm not really worried about saving money right now because any money that I save is not going to be going against my interest payments, and I want that interest payment down to zero as much as possible. So yeah, I do budget, but it's not really strict. It's more of kind of an intuitive sense that I've developed through 6.5 years of university as to how much money I have and how much I can spend. I'm hopeful that within the next 3 or 4 years I'll be debt-free. I'll have my loans paid off. When I do that, then I'll start thinking about other things. I'll start thinking about houses, cars, and traveling and things like that. Going to university for me, I met so many people from so many different walks of life and made so many good friends, and it's an experience I never would have had otherwise. It's made me a better person in almost every way.